When it comes to Josh Bell, a lot of people want to move him down the lineup. There's some people that want to take him out of the lineup. Personally, you look at it since 2019. 2019, he was an all-star. He was fantastic. 2020, he struggled. Last year, he had like a 125 OPS plus. This year, he's like a 130 plus, something like that. So with that being said, for me, maybe I'm sitting him one game, but the lowest I'm moving him down to is to 5, because me personally, I'm the kind of guy where it's like, all right, if this guy has a proven track record of success, I'm gonna get him up there and I'm gonna keep getting him at bats so that way he can figure it out. Now, maybe that's an early season approach because you can't afford to keep losing ball games, but with how good Josh Bell has been in the past, I'm the kind of guy that's saying, I'll move him down maybe one spot, but I need to keep getting this guy up there so that way he can figure it out and that way he can become a force that we thought he was going to be. So, I mean, what are you kind of thinking for Josh Bell?
So I think that's super fair because I mean you bring up a guy. His numbers over the past few years have been fantastic. He's been a great hitter. He's improved defensively at first base. He's been awesome. So when the trade went through, it's like, oh sweet, Josh Bell, this is amazing. Like what a pickup to add into the Juan Soto thing. He's currently, I think it's his last 21 at bats. He's hitless. He's 0 for 21.
Oh,
That is tough.
mm-hmm.
And like you're saying, him hitting cleanup, don't feel too confident with him hitting cleanup right now, especially when you have two guys hitting right above him that are super hot. Machado just was player of the week. Today, he provides all of the Padres' runs on that 3-run double. Juan Soto, he's a guy who gets on base at an absurd rate. So they've been on base so many times where Josh Bell's come out and got out. And it's frustrating to watch. I think whenever guys are traded around the deadline, that half of year, like trading for a guy for a half a season, it's risky. It's
Yeah.
really risky because
Mm-hmm.
most of the time their numbers fall off a cliff. Maybe not fall off a cliff, but they usually overall decline a little bit.
Frazier
Aren't quite
sucks.
there. So the idea of moving him down the lineup a little bit, I like it, dude. I think it's smart because yeah, like you still want him in the lineup because you know he's probably going to heat up a little bit. This is probably just that initial slump of him coming in and kind of getting adjusted. Someone said it's all mental earlier. I think it was DVD. Yeah, it is all mental. So he's coming over, he's trying to produce, and he's not. And it's probably getting to him a little bit. So I think moving him down the lineup would make a lot of sense. Am I confident that Josh Bell is going to break out of his slump? Yeah, absolutely. He has the resume that he's a fantastic hitter
Yeah.
throughout his career. He's a great hitter, but he's slumping. And when guys are slumping, I think that you can move them up and down the lineup. And last year when we were talking about the lineups a lot, we would really like get frustrated at Jace Tingler because every day it'd be like a different lineup and it wouldn't really make any sense.
Yeah.
I feel like Bob Melvin almost does a little bit of the opposite. So I guess it's kind of hard to be like, oh, he doesn't adjust the lineup enough, but I feel like sometimes he doesn't adjust it based on like how hot guys are. And so I think that this is a perfect example of, hey, Bell's gonna keep playing. He's gonna play almost every single game, but he doesn't need to hit cleanup if he's slumping as bad as he is. So I agree with you. I think that's a smart move.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right. I mean, personally, playing, I was the kind of guy that I was like, I either want to bat second or I want to bat fifth. I don't really want to bat anywhere else. So it's a sense of comfort in the batting order. I don't know why. But also at the same time, it's understanding that if you're in a slump, maybe you are going to get moved down. But you're right. Josh Bell does have the resume to be able to bounce back. So we just kind of got to hope that he realizes that he's surrounded by good hitters. He's protected at the plate with guys behind him and guys in front of him. He's going to be able to get good pitches. It's just a matter of being able to take advantage of the good pitches and hit that what was it, like a high 800, low 900 OPS before he got here. Maybe he's just pressing right now. Somebody did say it's all mental, so it could definitely be all mental in the sense that he feels pressure to perform in San Diego when he's just got to realize that he doesn't have to go crazy. He doesn't have to put up the 900 OPS, whatever it was that he put up in Washington. We'll take an 850, something like that. And 850 is like still pretty high, but I just want a good first baseman. I want one that could hit. I mean, I had one trash first baseman for a really long time. We all did. So hopefully he's definitely able to pick it up. And I mean, outside of the first three guys, there could definitely be a lot of lineup shuffling. Profar, Soto, Machado, you got those guys locked in at the top three. You're almost definitely going to have some sort of combination of Drury, Bell, and Cronenworth. Maybe you can throw Kim in there batting like 5, 6, 7 or 4, 5, 6, 7. And then Grisham should essentially be batting 9 almost every game because his numbers batting 9 are much better than any other spot um, in the lineup. Essentially plugging in your catcher at eighth. But the catchers have both kind of been struggling lately. Jorge Alfaro dealing with an injury definitely has been struggling massively. Austin Nola is not a very good hitter to begin with, so it's like you kind of do have one hole, but you're kind of hoping that one hole gets hot down the stretch for sure. But in terms of Josh Bell, I think he's going to be fine, and I think if this goes on for another week or so or 4 games, whatever it is, then I'll really worry because the Nationals he should be crushing the Nationals pitching. So hopefully we'll see him break out of it this upcoming series after this.
Yeah, and I wanted to see like how Josh Bell has actually been on the Padres. So he only has 43 at bats, only 12 games
Yeah.
played. He's hitting 140.
Oh goddamn.
Struck out 10 times, no home runs, not much power. He's 6 hits. He's 6 hits so far in 43 in 12 games. So not ideal at all. But yeah, I think that moving him down the lineup will pay dividends.